Hey everybody, Joy here, and I'll have you know I have a calendar in front of me, and I actually know what day it is. It is Sunday, May 1, 2016. Oh, I cannot believe this year is nearly half over. Hey, y'all got a minute to talk? I got water today. What are y'all drinking? It's like already 5 o'clock at night, so I can't drink coffee at this hour. But the girls are gone. They're finally gone, and so now I can talk about them. You know, you can't talk about people when they're right here in front of you. So now they're gone. And remember I told you that I made them both something, but I couldn't show it to you because I didn't want them to see it on a video before they saw it here in person? Well, I made another one today because one of my employees is having a birthday tomorrow. And employee, if you're watching, shut your eyes and turn this off right now. I hope my employees don't watch my videos. I assume they don't. I probably would have to quit making them if I thought all my employees were watching them. That would be very weird. But anyway, this is what I've been making, and I think they're so cute, and I want to make one for me. And here's the one I just finished. This is called a mug rug, which is just another name for a coaster. And they can be all different sizes. They can be 3x5 or 4x6 or 5x7 or whatever you want them to be. I mean, if they get much bigger, they're a placemat, right? So this is a mug rug. And let me make sure it's in the picture. You can put your glass right on it. See? Or your mug of coffee or whatever. And it even has enough room. You could put a cookie on it or some nuts or some candy or whatever. But I think they're just adorable. This one's purple because it is her very favorite color, so of course it had to be purple. It has a dragonfly on it because she loves dragonflies. Now the other two I can't show you in a video because they're gone. Diana took hers home and Deb took hers home, but I do have a picture of them, so I'll show them to you in my blog. And for those of you that don't know, I have a blog. A B-L-O-G, and it's called Joyful-Expressions. And if you just Google Joyful-Expressions, it will take you there, or you can do www.joyful-expressions.blogspot.com, and it'll take you there. I met somebody the other day that knew me from my videos, but she said she had no idea I had a blog. I was kind of surprised about that. So anyway, if anybody cares, my videos are all on my blog, but everything I say in my blog obviously isn't on my videos, and there's a lot of pictures at my blog that I can't put in the videos. And so anyway, that's where the pictures of the other two mug rugs will be, okay? So, say, Joy, could you please hold something still for 2 seconds? Can you see it? What you do, you don't have to have an embroidery machine, but I have an embroidery machine. So I embroidered out my design on just the fabric with the backing. You know, you have to have a backing when you're embroidering something, and I used the Sulky Totally Stable. It's the one that's like a piece of paper, but it's like wax paper on one side, and you put the wax paper down and you iron it and it sticks to the back. That's what I used for this, okay? And so then I took it out, I cleaned up all the threads, cleaned up the back of it, I cut it to size, I cut out another piece of fabric, I put that piece of fabric right sides together, and I sewed all around it, left a little opening, turned it like a pillow. This does not have a binding. You could do it with the binding, but I thought, why the heck do I want to bother with that? So I just enclosed it, so the back is purple too, and then I just did a little bit of light quilting around it. There's 3 rows of straight stitches around this like a little frame, and then I just quilted a little bit around her name. You can throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer, it's all pre-shrunk. And it is a mug rug. Okay? So that's one thing I wanted to show you. So let's talk about Deb. Deb left this morning before church. It was about 9 o'clock. And she was home by 1:15. I was amazed. She made really good time because she lives in Ozark, Missouri, and it's like 4 hours and 15-minute drive. But the weather was nice and no traffic, and boy, she called me at 1:15. She was already home. But I wanted to show you what she brought me. when she visited us, she and her husband visited us a few weeks ago down at our other house on Lake Texoma. And while they were there, her husband Jim and my husband Jerry went fishing in our bass pond. And this doesn't happen all the time. This bass pond's there all the time, and we fish in it all the time, but this doesn't happen all the time. My husband caught an 8.5-pound fish. And Jim has a real nice, fancy, one of those big Canon or Nikon or some kind of cameras. And he carries it with him. And so he snapped this picture when Jerry caught the fish. And so Deb had him blown up or blew it up at her house or somehow made it 8 by 10. And she wanted to buy his frames. She wanted to go to Hobby Lobby and buy frames and have it framed. She made big ones and she made little ones. And Jerry was just so happy. He loves this picture. I told him if I had taken the picture, I could Photoshop the braces off his teeth. But, oh well, they're on there and they're staying. And then Jim snapped this picture of us 3 girls. And this is Terry and me and Deb, and we were in the kitchen, and her husband snapped that picture of us. And so she had that one blown up too for us to frame. So that's what Deb brought me, okay? And so now I want to show you what Diana brought me. And then I want to tell you what Diana's bringing me, which nobody's going to believe. Nobody. You know, I am so spoiled rotten by God. I'm not kidding you guys. He has made up to me so much. Things that have happened to me in my past that have really hurt me, broken my heart, left me abandoned and afraid and unloved. And these people have just come from all over the place. And it's like God has just sent them. And their sole purpose right now is to make me feel wonderful. I just can't thank God enough. You know, I have Jerry. And I thank God every day for Jerry. You know, Jerry almost died of cancer, was pretty much given a death sentence several years ago. And he lived, he was healed, he's well, it's wonderful. And so I thank God every day for Jerry. But now, the people in my family that don't like me, that we have major issues with, it's like God has put somebody in my life that's like them, that's like their personality. Only, instead of hating me, they love me. It's amazing. It's just so amazing. I mean, I'm so excited I can't even hardly talk right. So anyway, let me show you first what Diana brought me. Diana's been sending me gifts for months. Diana is somebody who met me because of my videos and my blog. She commented one day, "I'd really like to meet you." And I gave her my personal email and said, email me. And when you all do that, I say, okay, who are you? Where do you live? I want a picture of you, a picture of your husband. I want to know where you live, how long you've lived there, how many kids do you have? Are you a murderer? Are you a thief? And so once I kind of find out, okay, this is a real, live, normal woman, then we email back and forth. And so from that start, Diana has been sending me gifts. Why, I do not know, but she does. So anyway, she brought me this. She found this box someplace. I don't remember where she said she found it. So she bought me this box for a gift. And then inside the box, she put a piece of cotton fabric because she knows I love to sew. And then she also brought me, and I don't know if this is like from when she had a beauty shop or what. Some of this stuff I don't even know what you do with because I don't wear very much makeup. This thing's called Liquid Enhancer. T-I-G-I, Liquid Enhancer. She was going to show me what you do with it. It has something to do with your eyebrows. You like put it on your eyebrows and then you put the color on top of your eyebrows or something. I don't even know if it has a brush in it. No, you have to use your own brush for it. So it's some kind of liquid that you put on your eyebrows and then you put your eyebrow pencil on. Then she brought me these 3 tubes of lipstick. How pretty are they? Brand spanking new. I don't know what brand they are. This one is called Sienna Sunset. This one is Pink Quartz. And this one is, ooh, Naughty but Nice. How nice is that? I haven't used this yet because the lipstick that I wear is the kind you put on in the morning and you don't have to take it off till the next morning. It stays on 24 hours, and that's the kind I like. But I don't know how this feels or how it works, but I certainly will try it because it's very nice. So that's what Diana brought me. But now, you know, when Diana was here, she cut my hair. And you know that's the way it is. I totally, completely get this girl. Because I'm the same way. When you sew, when you sew garments, and when you've studied fitting, and when you've made 10,000 things, when you see people, you see what they wear, and you see how they wear it, and you notice if their blouse is too long, too short, too tight, too loose, too wrong color, needs shoulder pads, doesn't need shoulder pads, you know, all that sort of thing. Got an angle going here and a fold going there and a pleat going there, and you just want to go up and you just want to fix them and say, you need a sway back correction and a round back correction and a bust dart. Well, Diana's a beautician. She's a master. I don't know what the difference is between cosmetician and cosmetologist or whatever, but she's a master something. And so when she has been watching me on the YouTube videos, she of course has seen my hair. And you know, sometimes I turn around, sometimes I bend over, and she's noticed it and she's like, oh, I wish I could get hold of that lady and fix her hair. So when she came here, she brought all of her scissors and her hood and the brushes and combs and everything so she could cut my hair. But she's not done with it. She has all these other things she's going to do with it. So hold on, because I have to go print out a picture and show you what she's bringing to my house. I'll be right back. Okay, are you ready? I have to make y'all guess what she's bringing and win something for the one that guesses it. But I already copied it off. And so I already have to show it to you. I got a cough drop, you guys, in my mouth. She's bringing to my other house to keep there a real, live, honest to goodness beauty shop chair. See it? I asked Jerry if it was okay, and he said, well, if it doesn't ruin the floor. And she says it has some kind of rubber thing on the bottom of it, so it won't hurt the floor. And I have that great big room upstairs, which now is going to be my sewing room, quilt room, beauty shop. How cool is that? Maybe she'll do Terry's hair too. Terry's looking for somebody that knows what they're doing to do her hair. I'm sure she'd be happy to pay her. So anyway, that's all I know. Let me see if I can think of any good gossip about them other than that. Oh, I did the most horrible thing to Di. The most horrible thing. I'm going to call her Princess Di from now on. You know why? Because she calls me my queen. She says, yes, my queen. Well, she was staying in this bedroom. And it takes me so long to get ready in the morning. And neither one of them has to wash their hair, comb it, or anything. I mean, they just wake up and shake their head and they're perfect. So I went out and I fixed my shake and I drank my coffee and I got in the shower and I took my shower and I washed my hair and I dried my hair and I fixed my hair and I got dressed. And I thought it was 9 o'clock. And I thought it was time to leave. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 9 o'clock. We've got to hurry up and leave. And so Diana wasn't here. She was out on the patio or something. And I thought, oh, we have to make that video. We have to hurry up and make that video because it's our last day. And Diana was leaving from the class. And so I thought, oh my goodness, I got to go set up my camera in that room. And so I figured Diana would already be packed. And so I opened the door to this room and her suitcase was on the floor. And some of her clothes and her shoes were still on the floor. And I thought, oh my gosh, she doesn't know what time it is. And so I set the camera up and the lights up, and I thought, I gotta go tell Diana to move her stuff so we can make our video. So I go get her, and I bring her in here, and she looks like she's in shock. Oh my God, what have you done? I said, you gotta hurry up, we've gotta go, it's 9 o'clock. She said, Joy, it's 8 o'clock. I haven't even had my shower yet. I felt so horrible. She's sure not gonna be calling me her queen anymore. Good Lord. I felt so bad. So anyway, I went out in the kitchen, sat down, relaxed while they finished getting ready, and I felt so horrible. But anyway, she got showered, got ready, and you saw the video that we made. It all turned out fine, but oh my heavens, what is with me in days and time? Although I don't feel so bad because that teacher, you know, we just took that class, 3 days of the surgery class, and she was constantly going, now what was I saying? What was I doing? What were we talking about? It was so funny. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. It's definitely an age thing. So anyway, y'all make a mug rug and show it to me, okay? And I have to go. Jerry went to buy some worms. You know, he saw this picture of this great big fish. Well, now he wants to go catch another one. And so he caught it on this certain kind of worm. And so, you know how men are. If they catch a big fish on a certain worm, it doesn't matter. They got 87,000 other ones. They got to go have one just like that. So he's gone down to Cabela's to see if they have that exact worm. Because evidently that fish ate the one he had. So I have to go. I'm in fast internet land and I'll get this uploaded soon. Be back soon. Bye.